Please help me welcome the next speaker, who will introduce our guest of honor today, Ndate Moro, Head of Marketing and Strategic Communication at the Lesotho Tourism Development Corporation. So, Ndate, please put your hands together and help me welcome the Head of Marketing LCC to introduce the one and only, WodeMaya, who's here with us for the Masterclass together.
Ntate Program Director. When excellence is the goal, then good enough is not good enough. And because today we are after excellence, let me wish you all an excellent morning. Ke kopa ho ikamahanya le ditumediso tse entsweng mona le tlhompho tse seng di isitswe ho bohle bolong. Lebitso la ka ke Phomolo Lebotsa. Ke rekisa Lesotho. Ke kopa le reke. I have been given a very simple but difficult task this morning. My task is simple because I'm not going to speak for a very long time. But before I tell you about my task, let me tell you just a small bit about our objective for today. It's to fill up Monetization. Can you join me in that objective, ladies and gentlemen? Let's fill up Monetization today. Let's fill up the convention center. All right, to my task. What is difficult about my task is that I've been asked to introduce a giant. But this giant happens to come in a very small package because he's not of a very large stature. But Bomele, you will agree with me that this man is a giant. And he has really been of assistance to us. He's the soil, a true Pan-African. So without much further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you Ndate WodeMaya Kopano wa Mosotho.
Wow, I feel like a celebrity today. You know, these mics, I don't know, is it possible for me to move a little bit because this is going to be a masterclass? Your Excellencies, I really appreciate this so much. I can't believe this is happening. A big round of applause to yourself. For me, this is more like giving back to the people of Lesotho for all the love that you've shown me. Like, I still can't believe it. Like, I wake up every morning and I see comments and I'm like, what is happening? You know what? By the time I leave here today, we need to produce the next WodeMaya. WodeMaya don't need to keep on coming to Lesotho. I'll be still supporting Lesotho from afar, but I would love to have so many WodeMayas in this country because it's about time we start telling our own stories. It's about time for us to control our own narratives. You can't be here and expect WodeMaya to come and tell your story for you. I've been checking the social media space and I feel like it's too dramatic. Too much drama, man. I don't like drama, but I see the dramas going on. And I'm just here to let you all know that content creation is for all of us. I'm an aviation engineer by profession, if you don't know. I deal with planes. But now it's like cameras all over my face, man. He is my classmate. Megabush, let them see you, man. His name is Tony Megabush. I gave him the Megabush back in school, I think 7 years or 8 years ago, 10 years ago. 10, wow, I forgot the dates, bro. So we started making videos together. My first ever YouTube video was with him, but he gave up. And he found himself a Jamaican wife. I'm so sorry, bro. He found himself a Jamaican wife, and the Jamaican wife is so interested in content creation. So I was like, and the Jamaican wife is actually a medical doctor. And I had to inspire Tony, even though you gave up on me, but it's time for you to come back and tell the story of Zimbabwe. A big round of applause to Tony Megabush. They currently have a YouTube channel called the Megabush Family, so if you are here, if you have YouTube, Facebook, you can check them out and subscribe to their pages. Anyway, let me just dive into it. We don't have enough time to waste because I would love you to ask more questions so that I can answer each and every question. Let's talk about content creation. Can I have an extra mic in the crowd? Because this is going to be more like an interaction. It's not going to be a boring moment when our minds on the stage. Can I have one mic in the audience? One mic. You have it? Yes. Okay. So, I just want to understand, each and everyone sitting in here, what is the meaning of content creation? What do you understand when somebody asks you, oh, you're a content creator? What is your understanding about content creation? I just want 2 people, if you can I just want to understand. How many are you all content creators? Fantastic. Wow, that's a lot. Who is starting? The mic is not ready. Okay, I think the mic is not ready yet. Let's continue. Content creation to me is just converting your passion into a profession. As simple as that. Content creation is just converting your passion into what? A profession. What do you enjoy doing? How many of you love sleeping? Can I do this? Yes, please. How many of you love sleeping? But you all sleep for free, right? Why must you sleep for free? I love eating. Yeah, I love food over women, by the way. Yeah. But I need to be paid for what? Eating. Are you getting paid for eating? So which means you are doing something wrong. We have people that got beautiful voices in this room. But if you check what they are doing online, they're just doing makeup. Oh, because they saw somebody doing makeup and they decided to do makeup too. But their real passion is singing. But why don't you convert that singing passion into what? A profession. Let me tell you my passion. TK said I'm going to speak from 9 to 1. I'm like, that's fine. Because my passion is talking. But I need to get paid for talking. Do you understand me? So, if you watch my videos, you realize that I express myself a lot. Sometimes I'm sure some of you will be like, just go straight to the point. But talking is my hobby. And I'm getting paid for talking. So I am here to let you know that it's about time to convert that passion that you have into what? A profession. We have 2 types of content. I know we have entertainment content creators in the house. Entertainment content creators, if you're an entertainer, you talk about celebrities and stuff. So the 2 types of content that we have what we call the fast food content and the evergreen content. Fast food. How many of you know fast food? Fast food, the burgers, the KFCs and the rest. Let me explain a little bit. Like, whenever you go for KFC, it's ready. You just buy it and you eat it. And that day, it's done. Okay. All right. So with the fast food content, I'm going to give you an example of fast food content. Maybe you talk about what is happening in the country, celebrities. You talk about drama that is happening. Don't forget that that drama that you're talking about, it's only relevant in a day or two, and it's done. Are you aware of that? You can't talk about, do you have any celebrity who cheated on the wife here? So like, it becomes news that everybody starts talking about it. But it's just 1 day, 2 days, and it's over. And we have what we call the evergreen content. The evergreen content. So evergreen content is content that you might shoot today. It might not get you the traction. 2 years, 3 years, that video is still relevant. I think I did a video about Lesotho, and then Trump made that statement. When Trump made the statement, my video still became relevant. Now, I think the video is almost 1 million views on YouTube. Just because Trump said this is a country he has never heard of. Now, everybody was like, where's the country? The only video that popped up was my video. My video shot up from 400,000 to 800,000 views. This is what, thank you. So I am here to challenge each and everyone in this room that it's about time for you all to start. I'm not saying if you're into fast food, don't stop creating fast food, but if you can get more people creating evergreen content, that would be amazing. Let me break down evergreen content. We have travel creators in the house. Travel creators. And you know, there are certain creators like the lifestyle creators. Do you have lifestyle creators in here? Yes. Bro. Lifestyle creators, they wake up in the morning. They set up the camera after waking up. And they just come and tell us that they just woke up. Bro, how did the camera turn on? Whilst he's sleeping? You see, you just started creating a lifestyle content and he said, get to know me. Oh, why do I want to know you? You see, we need to change the way see. If I am from here, like content is just around me. I believe that so many of you, the things that I've produced in this country, you've seen it before. But then it becomes so new to you, the way I created the videos. This is what I want to encourage each and every one of you to do. Take advantage of your surroundings. You guys are not taking advantage of your surroundings. The last video that I posted on TikTok has, the last one I checked was 4.5 million views. 4.5 million, about me waking up. Listen, I woke up at 6 o'clock, okay, to shoot that video. But I was telling people in the video that that's 7 a.m. in Lesotho. Yeah, exposing myself sometimes. But what shocked me, the fact that people can't believe that it snows in Lesotho. I didn't discover that it snows in Lesotho. When I came here, that's what you guys told me, and I came back to experience it. So why don't we have creators in the country start sharing their own stories? And listen, don't create stories in Lesotho for people to Basotho. I think Basotho, yeah? Don't limit yourself. I feel like there's so many limitations. Like, I see somebody start speaking, hello guys, welcome to my channel, and the next thing is speaking Sesotho. I realized that you guys, you lost me right there. Whenever you are creating content, think about new audience. Whenever you want to create videos, let every video be a video that will be consumed by what? New audience. And don't assume that it's only people from Lesotho that will consume your videos. That will limit you because what's the population in this country? Bruh. So imagine if I'm from Lesotho which means my numbers are more than the people living in the country. So I am just telling you that we can create a WodeMaya in Lesotho that will connect to the rest of the world. And that needs to start today after you get out of this room. What passion do you have? Something that you don't get tired doing. Something that you know that you don't get tired doing. See, content creation to me is like working out. How many of you work out? Go to the gym. How many of you go to the gym 3 months and 3 months later you stop? I am the first one to say that, man. I can take a whole month, take care of myself, work out, build up. The next month I'm like, I'm tired, man. That is content creation for you. You cannot create videos today and tomorrow you're saying that I'm not creating. You have to be consistent. That is the most difficult thing about content creation. I think, let me give you a bit of my story before, so that you can understand where I'm coming from. My name is WodeMaya. Do you know what that means? It means my mom, but I'm not your mother, by the way. so stop calling me WodeMaya. I think we should go for Kopano. Because you're saying WodeMaya, you are literally saying my mother. But let me tell you why my mother. I was in school with this guy sitting here in China, and I discovered my hobby as talking, like I told you earlier. And I'm like, why am I talking too much on campus and no one is paying me? I speak very fluent Chinese, ni hao, the men hao, yeah. And I decided to venture into videos just to convert my passion into a profession. Then my dad saw my videos. My goodness. I'm a pastor's son, by the way. How many of you know? I still got the blessings, you know. So being a pastor's son, you release a video, you're in school. Then the church members will go and tell your father that, we saw your son drinking alcohol in the video. Tony, that was not alcohol, bro. That was water. But then the church members told my dad that it was alcohol. And knowing that you are preaching in church, telling people to stay away from alcohol, and your son is drinking alcohol on screens, my father stopped talking to me. Yeah. And my mom called me and I said, Mom, that was not alcohol. My mom is like, your dad is extremely angry because everyone is coming to the house complaining. And I asked my mom, can you do this for me? Can you try and convince my dad for me? 2 weeks later, my mom came back and said, the deal is done. I'm like, oh, what do you mean by the deal is done? So I managed to convince your dad. He's going to call you maybe today or tomorrow. A day later, I saw my dad calling. I'm like, oh la la. I picked my dad's call and he's like, okay, you know what? You have to be an engineer. But if this is what you want to do, let me give you the idea on what to do. I'm like, what? You want to give me an idea? That is the first time that I changed my YouTube name from my real name to WodeMaya, to celebrate my mom for convincing my dad. Yeah. So a big shout out to my mom. Yeah. Shout out to all mothers in the house. Now, my father gave me this idea of educating Chinese people in China about Africa. I speak very fluent Chinese, so I was using that to educate Chinese people. Now, I realized a lot of people were coming to China saying that they came to China because of my videos, and I'm like, but I'm not from China, I'm from Africa. Why are people coming to China instead of coming to Africa? That is where I switched from living in China making videos to Africa to start showcasing the beauty of Africa to the rest of the world. So Lesotho was more like my country number 33. When I came here the last time, it was country number 33. We still got more to go. We are trying to go to all the 54 countries. And this is the only country that I've gone twice in a very short time. I am here to let you know that I started creating 10 years ago. Probably you got to know me 2 months ago or 1 month ago, right? That is what I'm talking about when it comes to consistency. If you're not consistent on what you want to do or what you want to achieve, you start content creation today and you leave it. Don't let anyone lie to you that content creation is for school dropout, or content creation, if they see you online, they think you don't have sense. Like I remember when I was in Ghana, when I started making videos, people were like, go look for a job. So, go look for a job, and I'm just looking at myself and I'm like, which company will I work for that will pay me as much as content creation is paying me? Then I look, I'm like, is something wrong with me? Maybe I need to go and start checking how much they pay the president. Maybe I can be a president and I'll quit content creation. So I'm here to let you know that that is not the main goal, but if you're a content creator, you're not broke. How many broke content creators do you have here? So my next thing to talk about is how do we make money from content? I just realized that Lesotho is not on the monetization policy program. Because it's your fault. I believe that you guys will be blaming the government. How is the government? How many of you have been blaming the government? You see? For monetization policy to come to this country, it depends on the content creators in this country. The eagerness of the content creators in this country. I'll give you an example. In Ghana, we never had anything we call, like when you are a YouTuber, YouTube dedicates one person to speak to you every month. We never had that in Ghana until I reached 1 million subscribers. And when I reached 1 million subscribers, that's the first time YouTube gave me a strategic partner to talk to me every month. And I'm like, but all this while, why now? They're like, we didn't know we have content creators in Ghana. They know they are there, but they didn't know like we have that community. And the only proposal that I gave was, please, we have a lot of content creators, and if you are giving me a strategic partner, why don't you give everyone in this room a strategic partner? That's the reason why most creators in Ghana now have strategic partners who check their channels. So we can change the monetization policy by ourselves. If we start getting ourselves involved, work together as a team. See, competition is okay, but it has to be what? A healthy competition. Now, I want to tell you that don't let that stop you, because you guys are surrounded by South Africa. You don't even need a flight ticket to go to South Africa. You can walk and you'll be somewhere in South Africa. Am I lying? You can walk. So, do you have any pages in this room that is monetized? Any page in this room that is monetized? Where's TK? Where's TK? There's no single page in this room that is monetized. Now I understand why you said you're so broke. How do we change that? I think, do you have a mic in there? So, I just want to know, why? I just want to understand, why is your page not monetized? Anyone who has, okay, I think the mic. TK, are you not monetized?
I am monetized.
Oh, so you are the only one making money in this country, bro. You're monetized. But let me ask this question again and just check the crowd. How many of you in this room are monetized on your platforms?
I'm monetized.
It's okay. Give me the mic. Oh. You are not monetized.
Okay, first one. I think it's first one. I'm not monetized yet. So when I started YouTube, like 5 years ago, me and TK were one of the few people who were actually creating YouTube content. So it was me, Binky, and then from there was the celebrities just creating the music and putting it out.
In general.
And yes, no, don't worry. But then, okay, there. So, by the way, my name is Kunichi Wasab. I'm a YouTuber, content creator, and designer. My mic is cutting off. So, when I started, I got to the partner program. I got introduced to it a little bit, you know what I mean? So for monetization, right, you need like 4,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers. I created enough until I got to 1,000 subscribers, but then life happened and I couldn't shoot anymore, you know what I mean? So I had the first requirement for monetization, but then life happened, I had to get a corporate job, meanwhile, and then like, I couldn't have the consistency for the watch time because they use a time frame to calculate watch time. So even though I'm sitting at like 1.6K studies, I haven't been able to. It's only now that I'm consistently creating content again and things look good.
There's somebody out here saying that entertainment content creators, what are entertainment content creators?
Where's the hand?
What? You are monetized, huh? Are you monetized? TK, just let me hear from him, just 1 minute. The guy who is monetized.
Hey guys, so I'm Morgan, just simply Morgan. I am monetized on TikTok, but in the sense that we don't have the Creator Fund program, English YouTube, both in SA2. So I'm only monetized on live, through diamonds, through live gifts and all that. I met all the whatever policies that I needed to meet. So that's the only program I'm into, the live program. That's where I'm only monetized through views and the engagement and all that. As for the Creator Fund program, yeah, it is something that's not going to happen in the future.
I would say that you're still not monetized. You're still not monetized.
All right. I see a hand over here.
All right, thank you. I'm a very talkative person. Anyway, this was like a touch of style. Oh, sorry. And I'm also a lecturer, or I was a lecturer at Liverpool. He resides in Mumbai. When it comes to content creating, for me personally, it has, sorry. I believe, we be a content creator, you have to be a creator. Because when you portray this love that you have for what you are doing, there's a manner, way, and how you have to do it. If you have to portray style, beauty, makeup, travel, art, there has to be a specific way how you do it. I think that's where we're missing it. We all want to put things on social media, but we are missing the how, when, and to whom you are giving this message to. We are talking and discussing monetizing our content. But do we really know these figures, do we understand 1,000 viewers on YouTube? He talked about screen time or watch time. Do we really understand that? For us to really complain that we are making content but we are not getting paid for it. What are you getting paid for? To wake up and shoot yourself and people to watch that and you get 50,000 likes? Is that what getting paid for is? It's not. It is good to have big numbers. Like you said, if you're getting paid to talk, how are you talking? Who are you talking to? Okay, so for me, Tifilegamona, I want to understand. I want to have a conversation where we are talking about on Facebook. If I want to get paid on Facebook, what is the expectation? What do I have to do? Because I believe I'm doing, this is my work. I have to show it. I wake up every day and I do this thing. I love it. Thanks. I need to do it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, I believe that we need to change this. And I just don't want this to be the only class that we're going to have. I'm going to make sure, this is a personal proposal. If every month I can meet you guys once online, I think Tiki can organize that. Because, listen, for you to be creative, for you to do whatever you're doing, for you to be pushed to go to the next level, you need money to support it. Your cameras are not free. Your mics are not free. Even some of us, we don't even know how to edit. We have to pay people to edit for us, like TK. You have to pay them, right? So we should have something to keep us going so that we'll be able to create more. And that is something that we need to change, because if you guys are saying like you have all these numbers and at the end of the day nothing is coming out, you don't need to get 1 million subscribers before you get paid. The least you can get paid is like having 1,000 people following you. And I believe that the people that are here, most of them have 1,000 people following them. Madam Entertainer, you have 1,000 people following you? Entertainment? There's someone here who was doing entertainment.
Entertainment.
Yeah, 1,000 people following you? How many people are following you?
How many followers on Facebook? 20,000.
You see what I'm saying? So, which means that we need to have that education on how to convert those numbers into what? Income. We all want to make impact, right? We all want to make impact, but at the end of the day, your impact is equals to what? Income. So, the first rule for now, since monetization is not available in this country, your first move to do is to just jump the border. Just jump it. Alright? They are our neighbors, right?
Yeah.
South Africans are not our neighbors.
Yeah.
They're still our neighbors. So, you can just jump, get a phone number from there, or if, better still, if you have a brother or sister living in there, that's even the best way. Get their contact address, use it, and automatically you get monetized. Automatically. Because you are using an address from where? South Africa, which is already what? Part of the what? The monetization program. That is the first thing I feel like we need to start talking about. So you might think that, oh, because Lesotho is not monetized, you can't monetize the content. I think the brother that is saying that he makes money on, I'm sure his account is registered in South Africa. Probably. Yeah? It's registered in South Africa. So that is the first thing that we need to change. Now, I believe this is the biggest topic in the room. This is actually the biggest. I really wanted to, talk a lot about so many things, but I feel like this is the biggest problem that we have. How to convert our numbers into what? Income. TK, you're monetized because your platform is in South Africa, yes or no?
I changed the settings to South Africa, yes.
That's it. It's just changing your settings. If you change your settings,
can I also share how I got the Wi-Fi? So Wi-Fi is a commodity here. It's not everybody that qualifies for Wi-Fi. But I do have Wi-Fi and people have Wi-Fi. So what I did, it is a privilege, not a lot of people have, and I acknowledge that. So what I did is every day I'll get home, I'll have every device that I have playing my channel. I would wake up at 2 a.m. to restart the smartphone, the tablet, the laptop, the other smartphone, to make sure that every single time that happens. And all the other people who I have in the network, I'll get to their homes and I'll play my channel just so that they can get the watch time. And it took a long time. To get the subscribers, I used to walk around with a Wi-Fi at events, and I'll be like, hi, I'm Yisho, please subscribe to my channel. That's how I got 10,000 subscribers to qualify for monetization.
All right, that's one way, a big round of applause for him. But for me, I will tell you that be authentic in whatever video that you're creating. Don't try to be anyone else. Like, I can wear a t-shirt, I can wear a singlet, I can wear shorts and shoot videos, because that is what? Me. How many of you are staying true to yourself whenever you're creating a video? You know, you want to make sure that your makeup is on point. You want to make sure that your wig, you're doing too much. You don't have to be perfect. See, how many of you knows that content that you don't even plan, those are the content that get you the most views and So I don't plan anything. Like, I just wake up, I see something on the road, okay, this is happening. Let me just talk about it. I woke up 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, it's 7 o'clock and it's dark. Bro, that video is like 4.9 million. I wish I could tell them that it was 6 o'clock, not 7 o'clock. That's what we call authenticity. So if you ask me what makes you a good creator, is being authentic. How many of you be like, I want to put camera on myself just to eat pap? You eat pap every day in your room, but when the camera is on, you want to eat burger. In our various houses, see, I barely eat in a plate. Like, when the food is on fire, that's when I'm interested. Put my hand in there. But when the camera is on, no. Put that bowl somewhere. Bring me that plate. You know, we sell something else that is not us. I'm here to let you know that content is your surrounding. If your mom can allow you to shoot content with her, do it. If your relationship with your dad is extremely good and your dad will allow you to put him on camera, do it. Like, there's so many things to create in this country. But I'm trying to go online to see what are the kind of videos you guys are creating. I don't see the daily, who is creating the daily life of a Lesotho here? Who is doing that? I just want to see your content. What content do you create? She says she's creating the daily life of Lesotho. TK, where's the mic?
Hello, my name is Monetization. Yeah, I create lifestyle content, blog,
Wow.
as a Lesotho girl.
That's amazing. How many, like, I think it seems they're very popular. Everyone is like, On what platforms?
Mostly TikTok. I have a trending video right now. I think Instagram has did it. But yeah, TikTok, I have 5,000 followers right now.
Okay. All right. So it means that authenticity, what? Sells. See, let me tell you something. I came here and I did a video. Now, I would say that's one of the most stupid videos I've ever done, to be honest. There was this lady's dancing, and I'm like, I think it happened in Tababisibo. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't show it because, you know, the lady was not wearing anything. At the top, I'm like, nah, I can't put that. So the moment she turned, I said, okay, that's her back. So that is the only thing that I shot, because living in Tababisibo, you have to produce a video. And that is the only video that I produced over there. I think recently I checked the video and the video has 13.9 million views. And I'm like, I never planned this. I didn't do anything. I just saw the dance. But listen, if you are here, you'll be like, I've seen this dance so many times. This is boring. But to someone out of Lesotho, that is something new and unique to him. I was wearing a blanket and everyone is saying, why, you don't have a jacket? But when they got to understand that, hey, this is our own jacket, I think everyone is telling me from Ghana, they said I should bring back my jacket. I should bring back the blanket. I'm sorry, I'm not taking it to them, man. I'm going to keep it in my house. Whatever makes you a Mosotho, that is what you have to start sharing. See, there's a lot of similarities that we have with you all, but you have no idea. How you cook is the same way we cook in Ghana. Share your culture with the rest of the world. That's content creation. And I just want to see, like, after today, I'll be so happy that after today we'll get content creators that will start selling Lesotho to the rest of the world. Imagine living in Lesotho and people are watching you from Ghana, people are watching you from Nigeria, people are watching you all over Africa, just sharing your culture. That is content creation. We should go beyond the makeup. We should go beyond the gossiping. Yeah. We should go beyond creating dramas and start educating people about our own culture, our own way of life. How many of you talks about agriculture in this country? Agriculture videos. Who does agriculture videos? You do agri videos? You go to the farms? There's a guy in from Zimbabwe. What's his name? Kevin. I met him in Zimbabwe a few years back. And this guy was into a certain kind of videos, prank, all those kind of videos. But I look at him and I'm like, bro, you're better than this one. I think I hurt the guy's feelings. Even me, I was hurt for saying that. But as I speak to you right now, this guy is one of the biggest content creators from Zimbabwe. You should check him out. Kevin, brilliant. You know what he did? He just listened to me, decided to go into agriculture videos. Now he goes to farmers, tell their stories. And it's over 100,000 people. And I think I was in Malawi, and people were asking me if I know this guy. So it means that you can actually do stuff in here and sell it to the rest of the world. Can we have, from today, can we have someone in this room that will be like, okay, from today onwards, I'll just go and visit different farms in Lesotho. Different farms. Being poultry farm, being subsistence farming. Like, if you're a big fan of agriculture, how many of you have farms in your backyard?
Everyone does.
That is content, but she doesn't want to show us that she's in the farm. TK talks about finance, which is also another sector of evergreen content. So I am here to let you know that the content is everything around you. Now, before I go, or before I give you guys the platform to ask me all the questions, the platform that you post videos are what you call, my definition, is ATM machine. How many of you know how ATM machine works? ATM machine. The platform that you upload videos on, it works exactly like ATM machine. So now, you have your agriculture videos, you have your travel videos. Do you have travel creators in this country? Travel creators, people who travel. Please don't travel and say my shoe is from this person. I hate that for content creators, man. When they travel, they start telling you, my bag is from, bro, I just want to see where you are. I don't want to see your bag. Can we have creators traveling within the country? There are a lot of them. Where are they? You see, that's the problem. Everybody thinks everything is about money. No. No. See, okay, now let me tell you my story. I was a crazy dude who wanted to travel every country in Africa. Can you believe I've been deported before in an African country? I was deported. Yeah, from Uganda and Zambia. I was detained in Zambia. Detained, you know. I almost got beaten in Zambia, by the way. Because they said, instead of me going to the zoo to shoot animals, I'm there shooting the city, so I'm a terrorist. That's my first detention in Zambia. Money is not a problem. Having the passion to tell the story is the most important thing. A lot of people said no to me. I mean, there are businesses in Ghana that I wanted to do videos about them, and they were like, bro, you're not CNN, you're not BBC, why should we give you the platform? Today, you have to pay me before I come back. Not everything is about money. Like, when we started traveling, a big shout out to my Chinese friend. I've given him a shout out everywhere. His name is Awe, a Chinese guy. When I wanted to travel Africa, let me give you a brief background. When I was in school, I speak Chinese because whenever someone is sick in China as an African, I do the fundraising. So I speak Chinese, I'm like, hey, bring money, let's take care of this guy. Then I had this mission of traveling Africa, and I went to this guy like, bro, it's time to raise money for me to travel Africa because I don't have the money to travel. Guess what everybody told me? They are not a charity organization, so if I'm going to Africa to enjoy, I should just go to Africa and enjoy. One person never gave up on me. One person. And he was a Chinese guy, not even an African. And this guy told me that, hey, I've been with you for the past 4 years. And he's the same guy, he was a photographer. So all I had was a memory card. I put my memory card in his camera, he shoot the videos, I take back my memory card. So he has seen my journey. Start from somewhere, you have a phone and say you don't have finance. Sell that phone then. When my father passed on in 2017, I had to come for the funeral, and I don't have any money to come for the funeral. You know what I did? I sold the only camera that I used to shoot YouTube videos. The guy who sold the camera, I sold the camera to Brad. Recently, he got married and he wanted me to pay for his honeymoon. And like, give me back my camera, man. I had to sell my camera in order to come for my father's funeral. Believe in the journey. If you think that you don't have money to travel to Afri-ski and sleep for a night, you can go a day and come back. The content is what matters. See, if you go to the gym, like I said earlier, content creation is all about going to the gym. If you go to the gym, there are dumbbells that are like 50 kg. Bro, you don't fit to carry 50 kg. You carry what? The 5 kg. Because that's your limit. So you start from somewhere. If you don't have the money to travel, Johannesburg, go to Botabote. I don't know if I'm making sense. When I traveled to Ethiopia, let me tell you what I did. I didn't have money to sleep. Like, I think my accommodation was $25. And I have to stay there for 5 days. Bro, how am I going to pay for that money? You know what I did? I shot the video of where I'm staying. Hey guys, this is what my $20 hotel cost, just because I know that if I upload that video, I'll make my $35. But you know what happened? I was sleeping and people started knocking my door. They saw that this is where I'm sleeping, so they came to the hotel to look for me. That's another disadvantage of showing you where you are. But we started from sleeping in $25 apartment, $20 Airbnbs, and as it stands right now, I think we slept over $3,000 a night.
So, can you go?
I think Botswana, where we slept was $3,000 a night.
Just share this.
Yes, well, I know where.
It means that you can start from somewhere, build yourself, build value. I have a quote, and if you can write it down, it's mine. Yeah, don't let anybody tell you that it's theirs. It's mine. Work so hard to increase your value. Work so hard to increase your value so that your appearance will not matter at the table. This is my quote, okay? You can purchase this is from Kofa. You can write Kofa, not WodeMaya. When I started making videos, I can go to a place and they'll be like, this guy, nah, you wearing t-shirt and come here and I can get up. But that did not deter me from not wearing my shorts, because I believed in what I was doing. But today, there's no room that I cannot enter. I go to rooms with my slippers and they don't care, because it's the value that you bring on the table that what matches. Because they know that it's WodeMaya, he comes there, you know what WodeMaya can do. So I'm just letting you know that believe in yourself, believe in the dreams that you have, and work towards your content creation dream. See, there is no, I'm not telling you to quit your job, please. Should I repeat myself? There is no corporate job that I know, based on my experience on being a content creator for the past 10 years, no corporate job will pay you that amount of money. So we are starting today. Don't quit the job yet. When it picks and you want to quit, talk to me. I'll show you how to quit your job easily. I want us to do this. I want us to figure out how we can build a content creation economy in this country. I think that I believe that TK will help us do that. After listening to me, just don't go home and throw what I said away. I want you to implement everything that I said today, because it's very, very important. It's so important to me that it's important to you. I know what I'm saying. I wish I can show you proofs, but if I show you proofs, I might not leave this room today. You know, let your passion lead whatever you're doing. If you have passion for anything, convert it. You can be a medical doctor in this room, but you have a passion for something. Bring it online. You can be an engineer in this room, and you have passion for something. Bring it online. Like I said, content creation, the platform that you use is more like what? An ATM machine. So how does an ATM machine work? Before I drop, how does an ATM machine work? How does an ATM machine work? If you don't have money in the ATM machine, can you go to the ATM machine with your card to withdraw? So which means that you need to have money what? In the bank. Now, how does this correlate with platforms? So we have YouTube, Facebook, what else? Yeah? TikTok. So TikTok does not pay African creators. African creators are not qualified to be paid on TikTok. Is anyone getting paid on TikTok? It's just gifts, and gifts are like, if I want, I'll send you. If I want, I won't send you. Right? Yeah? But I'm talking about like creating a video and the views that you get on the video, you get paid for it. And which TikTok is not doing that in any African country for now. So, platforms that I will encourage you all to take advantage of. YouTube and Facebook. I know Facebook is very big in this country. It seems that everyone is on Facebook, right? Okay. So, it's time to convert that Facebook views into what? Income. So what we're going to do is, how many of you have a Facebook page over 10,000? Facebook page over 10,000. Okay, so if you have a Facebook page over 10,000, I think you should see TK. And TK, we figured out how to, monetize the Facebook page that are over 10,000. I have a friend who is coming in here before I leave. I don't know if you've heard of Sabalo. How many of you know Sabalo? Sabalo. You don't know Sabalo? Sabalo is a Nigerian content creator with over 17 million followers on Facebook, and his specialty is Facebook monetization. I think he'll be in the country for like 5-6 days. So maybe when he comes, I will let him meet TK, and those of you with 10,000 followers, you can meet TK, and then he will help you guys in terms of how to monetize those pages. Yeah. I just want to say a big shout out to LTDC, I'm right? For making this dream come true, because I wanted to see snow in Africa. And seeing snow in Africa changed my entire platform this weekend. I think on Facebook, we gained over 50,000 followers in just a weekend.
Yeah. 100,000.
On TikTok, I'm not a big fan of TikTok, but because TikTok doesn't pay you, so sometimes I just post a video there. So I posted a video, and I think TikTok I showed over 100,000. The last video that I posted is at 4.9 million or 4.something million. I'm saying all this to encourage each and everyone in this room that your country is a gold mine. And it's time for each and everyone to know that you don't have to go to the diamond mine to go and mine diamond, but you can actually stay in your room and mine the diamond online. One thing that we need to stop doing is stop complaining and thinking that the government has to do everything for us. It's an attitude of we as Africans, but I believe that yes, the government also has to play a role in terms of making sure that the system is set for young people to thrive. So we both have to play a role. But if we as young people start doing things by ourselves, that is when the government will be like, we are serious. But if you are not serious, your government will never take you serious. Being online does not necessarily mean that you don't have sense. Being online simply means that you have discovered something, and then people are watching you in their rooms, and then you are enjoying yourself sleeping on your bed. How many of you have to close your eyes and make money? Man? It's so beautiful, right? You sleep and you wake up and you make money. So I would love to pick questions. Whatever you want to ask, feel free. We have a lot of time. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Thank you so much.
Hi, it's me again. I think we're one of the luckiest generation ever, because when you look at what you need to make money on YouTube is we just need 500 subscribers. You need to upload 3 videos in the last 90 days. Also, in addition, 3,000 watch hours. It's not 4, it's 3 this time around. Or 3 million short like views. So I feel like we are sleeping on something here, because if it used to, you like literally needed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, now they've given us other options and they produce like the things you need, like
Guys, let's not sleep on content.
Don't sleep on content. Don't
I
sleep
love
on
that.
content.
Don't sleep on content.
Okay. I see 2 questions here, and then I'll move to the back.
Thank you so much. Mine is not a question. My name is Dineo Sibuhudi. Dineo Sibuhudi on every platform on social media. Just a suggestion for her, when we speak, just also drop your handles so that we follow each other and we are aware of each other's content.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. My names are Mudula Mufosi, highly active on Facebook, LinkedIn, and trying to get a bit into Instagram, but Kopana didn't mention about Instagram monetizing, so I'll just dismiss that one. Moula Mufosi, Mofosi. Kopan. Can you maybe sensitize us on the attitude and mindset that we have to adopt in collaborating or collaboration? How can we approach collaboration without participating partners or either parties feeling subordinate or more in power, with more subordinate or superior? Yeah.
I never mentioned Instagram because Instagram is also not paying me, you know. I don't know, sometimes being African is so hard. Because when you go to America, you see your fellow American creators getting paid on being on Instagram and all of that. But I never mentioned because in Africa, most of our platforms are also monetized when it comes to Instagram. But I think Facebook is just recent that we didn't introduce that in Africa. When it comes to collaboration, one of the things that I want to tell each and everyone in this room is that whenever you want to collaborate with someone, just bear in mind that numbers don't matter. You know, when you're collaborating, people will be like, oh, you're coming to steal my audience. It's the value that we both bring on the table. Collaboration is very important, but after being online for so many times, I'll tell you that even if you collaborate with WodeMaya and you get the audience, are you ready for the audience that WodeMaya is giving you? Are you prepared? Because I used to do that. I think I even got somebody 10,000 subscribers in a day, even though it took me 2 years to get 1,000 people to follow me. Bro, how many of you upload a video and then you check the video and the video has 5 views? And out of the 5 views, your own is 4 of them. Bro, it's a struggle. Like, you plan the videos and then you upload the video and no one is watching. The day I got 500 views, I was living on the 6th floor. I went down the stairs celebrating the 500 views. And I have a classmate who owes me to today because, bruh, like I used to make videos when I go to class. I'll be the topic of the class, like what the stupid video this guy made yesterday. And they'll be laughing right in front of my face. To the extent that one classmate told me that if you ever get 500 views, I'm going to give you $500. I hosted him he's from Nigeria. And I was in Nigeria recently, and then we met each other, and he's like, bruh, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, bruh, I still need my $500. So I just let you know, like, don't let the numbers that you have make you feel like you're like the king of the world. Whenever you want to collaborate with someone, just let the person know that we're both bringing value. Listen, even if you have 2 subscribers, you have a family member. You have a family member, right? If I have 2.9 million, I collaborate with you having 10,000 subscribers or even 10 subscribers. Don't forget that your family members will be like, you collaborated with Kopano, let me check him out. say your two family members will be part of my 2.9 million family. That is the mindset that we need to get whenever we want to collaborate with other creators. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Lerato Mafadle, and you can call me Love Space. I am a film producer, film student at Limpopo University. So my question to you, Dareko Bano, is how do you balance your mental health? Because I believe mental health is very important. You have the whole of Africa following you, and everyone is always typing, commenting, come to our country. And I think it's important that we know how to manage our time when we create content. So yeah, that's the first part of my question. And the second part is, it's to the rest of the audience. As a film producer, I'd like to challenge you all to open yourselves to working with us film students, even though there to so now and again, but please don't give up on us. Thank you.
I feel like mental health on content creation is very, very important. Bruh, let me tell you something. When I started making videos, I was scared of the comments. So whenever I upload a video and the video just go live, I bang my laptop. Because I don't want to know what people are saying. Then I go to class and I meet my classmate there and they'll tell me what people are saying in the comment section. I mean, you can't even concentrate in class that day. But it comes with time. As time keeps on moving, you get used to it. Let me tell you, if you are creating videos and you don't have haters, you have shop right here, you have a mall here. You can go to a nearby mall and just ask them, please, how do I buy haters? Because you need them for your growth. You need, see, not everyone who leaves a negative comment hates you. They actually see what you don't see. So you take it and take something positive out of it and then take it to your advantage. See, those days, when people insult me, I used to screenshot it and make videos out of it and still make money out of the negative comment. Like to the extent that right now, I don't, like, bro, I don't even care anymore. I don't know how. Bro, I've passed that level, man. Just, you know, when I was in Botswana, people were comparing me with William. And I'm like, bro, William is big, man. Like, just allow me to grow small, bro. Like, people will try to be like, oh, why are they giving the opportunity to WodeMaya and not me? Bro, your time will come. You gotta understand that. It's not a competition. We are working together. I see all those comments. If you think I don't see it, even if it's in, you know, like right now I have a lot of friends from Lesotho, so whatever you write in the language, I have people who translate it for me. So I know what everyone is saying in this room, like online, everything. So I'll just tell you that, yeah, take care of your mental health whenever you start making videos, especially women. You know, my wife is a content creator, and sometimes I feel so pity for her. Because she wants to explain herself. Like, this is not what I mean. What are you trying to explain yourself to who? We don't care. Like, you can literally see my wife crying because of a comment. Bruh. Has anyone cried because of a comment? Women are too emotional. Whenever someone insults you, make money out of it. Can that be the point? Make money out of it. It's part of the job. We call it the occupational hazard. Or being an influencer, or being online. Somebody just fought with a wife, you upload a video, it just brings the anger on you. That's it. So just understand that and keep creating. That's it.
Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning, up to Kopano. My name is Lerato Chawana. I go by Chawana Lerato on most of my platforms. I am active on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. We'll come back. Thank you very much for this opportunity, first and foremost. What I'd like to say today is not necessarily a question, but rather an addition to what you said, because you said something that really stood out to me as a creator. You said that whatever makes us Lesotho, we should share it, right? So you're here with Lesotho Tourism, right?
Yeah.
And as a travel content creator, you are here documenting, like, basically the basics of what it means to be Lesotho, going into the rural areas and everything. But I look at myself, I create fashion content, hair content, I make vlogs sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not really gonna go into the mountains and shoot that type of content. Mainly because that's not my story as a Lesotho, you understand? So I guess I'm just trying to encourage everybody here to take that point where you said authenticity is important, and to keep in mind that our stories as Lesotho are not going to be the same. Just because we are Lesotho, we don't necessarily have to always be wearing blankets and going into the mountains and basically succumbing to that stereotypical version of what a Lesotho is. The way that I do it, I love my hair. I've had my natural hair for over 10 years right now, and that is the way in which I share my story as a young Lesotho woman. So thank you very much.
I think I want to say this. That's her story. And that is you. Because that's what I said earlier. Be yourself, be you, and do you. You're not trying to be anyone else. But I'm just telling you that Lesotho is all about blankets, right? But that's part of us. Now I say part of us. Yeah. That is part of us. And you see, people might see us out there and might be thinking that, why are these guys wearing blankets all the time? But they don't know that it's cold even in summer here. That is what I'm talking about. So we have blankets on because our country is the coldest country in Africa. Even in summer, it's cold. But this education that people don't have it. So you being from here, use your platform to educate people out of Lesotho. I'm not saying like everywhere you go you should put your blanket on. But if you feel like that is what makes you, see, when I met my wife, she used to wear wigs a lot. And I'm like, if you really want us to be together, you have to get rid of that wig. I'm sorry. And he's like, you want me to trade my wig? It's just two options. It's either wig or natural. See, since the day my wife embraced her natural hair, a lot of people have been inspired by her natural hair. And now she's telling me, I'm not going back because I see a lot of women. She meets a lot of people telling her that I decided to go natural because of you. So I feel like if you're a creator, know that there are a lot of people that are looking up to you. And what are you trying to what? What are you trying to teach them? What are you trying to let them learn from you? See, me being on YouTube, I always tell people, I'm not a content creator. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a man on a mission. And when my mission is complete, I'm out. A good dancer must know when to leave the stage. So I am here to share what I know to you and take advantage of it. And in future, you might be the one standing on this stage, educating other people about content creation. Megabush, come close. You've been quiet for a very long time. I want to ask you a question. When we started making videos, why did you leave me, bro? Bro, this guy ghosted me, just like that. Why did you leave me?
I think it was to do with the mental health thing, really. Because, you know, we go out and then you do this like fun kids and the like, and you come back and then the feedback you get. So, like you actually said, you create something right, you shut it down. When you come to class, and the guys are now laughing. So, at a certain point, I think it got to me. Then I was like, you know what, I don't think this is the road, but I think it's really a story of, it's a tale of two stories, mine and yours, because I then got back in, what was 3 years ago, after you encouraged me again, and the journey has been good, and I think I now have a thicker skin. So the important thing is for you to start, and you know, people always have something to say. So at some point you take the constructive criticism, some criticism that are not just leave by the wayside. So I think the important thing is to start and then you get back.
Bro ran away because of people were laughing at him. Has anyone ever laughed at you because of the content that you created? Yes! Oh wow! I just want to know the experience. So, what was the experience? Who laughed at you? Are they in this room right now? We'll beat them up. Yeah, it's okay. Like the microphone.
Thank you. My name is Tabam Mabuye. I am an HIV activist. I am an HIV activist. I am menstrual health and hygiene activist also, and I have 2 reality shows, namely Take Me to My Crush and Appreciate It. I think I have 2 points that I wanted to say, though I had that some of people in here have already raised them. I think the first one is that the most important thing is to know your niche. There are a lot of things that I tried doing, but I think today is my 8th anniversary as an HIV activist. And through having reality shows and everything, but they failed because that's not where my passion was. As for HIV activism, still, so I think what I wanted to say also was that I think in content creation, Lesotho we get derailed by the fact that now when you have a lot of followers, you get clubs coming to you, now they want you to be a host, you are excited, you feel like there's an opportunity, and that's where you lose it, you lose your focus. I think the challenge that we mostly come across that when you start having a lot of followers, proposals come in large numbers to a point where you end up losing your touch. So I think that's what I wanted to say, that I think what could really help us is knowing who you are and what you are about, so that you don't find yourself being here and here and here all at the same time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think that is what I talked about when it comes to passion. On YouTube, it's just all about knowing your niche. On all the social media platforms, it's all about knowing your niche. If you understand what she's talking about, niche. Like, if you understand niche, so it's more about what you really do that people really like. Then you focus on. We started as comedians, by the way, but we are not funny. We're making skits in school talking to women, and we're really not funny. So whenever we go to class, we tell us, you guys are not funny. And listen to my dad, started creating videos about Africans living in China, changed the niche again, started talking about traveling in Africa. What really changed my life on YouTube was when I started talking about businesses that are in Africa. It changed everything, because people could not believe that Africans ran these businesses. And living in that space, it didn't exist. So always don't try to be someone else. Look around you, look at things that people are not talking about that you feel like you can create something out of it. This is my first time hearing somebody who is an HIV activist. Hi, I would love to shake your hands after. Hello. Yeah, I would love to shake your hands after this event. Sometimes we have to talk about certain things, I feel like there is stigma around so many things, and when you see people confidently talking about it, these are the people that we need to protect, you know. And I love to give you my platform to tell people that I'm we should learn to embrace our stories. For me, that is the most important thing. Yes.
Hello, Kopano. My name is Tato Atandra Nalidi Ranana. I am a poet and an author and a content creator. In the right of, I have a show called Art Lounge with Atandra. It's on YouTube and Facebook. What Art Lounge does is that it gathers all artists who are in production. Like if you see a chair that's designed, you talk to that person, you know who that person designed it in the country. If you see a hat designed called Krilwan, you go to Ntatemola Tedi and you talk to him about Krilwan. If you see something that's designed by the hands of Lesotho people, I just interview them about it. So when you're talking about passion, I started this show on a passion, very high passion. And then I saw that this show connects with tourism, Lesotho tourism. And I'm talking to Lesotho tourism people now. Because we are running away from the topic of money, guys. It's a Gabon. But the actual truth is that when you have created something in the country that you say, I want to connect Basotho with this show, with this kind of content, and then you take it to the very people that need it, they look away. Or they will take your idea and steal it. But yes, I do so. There are so many Lesotho people in the country, Basotho people, who have created something, like films, even when you have to take it somewhere, go to TV, Lesotho needs it. Even they don't pay you for that. So when you come to terms of money, we are passionate, very. But when we go and want collaborations from Lesotho tourism, from national youth, gender and youth, and they just say, how far are you? Maybe you go, I've done this and this and this and this, and then like, I know, you have to up this, you have to up that. I'm like, okay, sponsor with data, Vodacom, they don't. But I'm doing something.
Vodacom is in the room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Vodacom.
So, my cue comes here. My show is a different platform. It's a different show. I don't interview celebrities. I interview the kids of Lesotho, the youth of Lesotho who are doing something with their hands from scratch. And so I connect that with tourism because I want to travel, going around the country, searching for those young people, okay? I talk to cab companies. They say 60-40. I don't even have that 40. I'm just passionate. I don't have money. So my point is, as much as we are passionate, WodeMaya, trust me, we are so passionate, but we don't have the money to feed our passions. We are so hungry. Don't run away from it, guys. So, LTVC, Vodacom, TKO. And thank you so much to the Institute. Honestly, thank you so much. We are here. We need help.
Thank you. Thank you very much. WodeMaya, before you just jump in, we have a lost phone. So if you've seen a phone somewhere, sorry, it's an iPhone 13. We are looking for an iPhone 13 with a green pouch. Please return it back to the owner. Because we are Basotho, we take care of each other. Alright. We are looking for an iPhone 13. Is it there? No, I'm coming down that side. Yeah. iPhone 13 with a green pouch. If you see it somewhere, please help us. Please pass on the mic. You can continue, Wale.
CK.
I
One minute. There is only one problem in this room. One. And I think we need to fix it ourselves. Maybe where I come from is very different from where you guys come from. But I feel like all the conversations that is happening here, I acknowledge whatever you guys are saying, your problems, whatever you're going through. But I feel like must really depend on, I don't know, I just know it must really depend on the government for everything. Listen, if you are from West Africa, you see, I see people always say Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that. If you have been to Nigeria before, that's when you get to know the Nigerians are real hustlers of this world. And I am here to tell you that even where I come from, the WodeMaya you're seeing right now, I can boldly say that the tourism board of my country never appreciated me. I went to them with a proposal, they pushed it somewhere. But you know what I did? I believed in what I was doing. You said it's passion, right? You're talking about passion. You don't make sense that we should learn how to. I want to see you because what you're doing is a fantastic initiative. Fantastic. But that support you're looking for, the day that support comes from the government, that's the day you lose your voice. Should I repeat that again? The day the government comes on board to push what you're doing, that's the day you lose your voice. Because you know what the government is going to do? The government will tell you the kind of stories you need to tell. Do you want the government to dictate the kind of story you want to tell? I wish I could tell you guys a lot. See, when I go to a country, I just want to do my thing and get out. I came here the first time, all by myself, all paid, myself, my team, everybody. I think, shout out to Captain Charlotte, he's here. Like I paid for everything. Because you want to what? Own your own stories. The WodeMaya you see today, I've had countless of proposals, people who want to pay me millions, you know. I don't, like, I didn't know this guy. I remember, like, I see LCDC is here. When I said I wanted to come for the snow, advocates, I think I need to come. Come here, my brother, come here. My brother, come here. I want you to know that passion will take you everywhere. It's not always about money. A big round of applause to this man like that. This man right here, I don't want to be paid. But you know what I said? The love that I received in Lesotho the first time that I came, I cannot repay them back. So I am coming here on my own, with no money involved. I think LTDC, if you guys can let them know, because I wanted to own my own words, stories. So I see all the people in this room are trying to push everything on LTDC. As I said, do you guys have money? Maybe you have money and not telling us. You know, this problem of looking for money, it will change as soon as our platforms are monetized. So let's collaborate. The government of the country, together with the content creators in this country, let's figure out how to get our platform monetized from now to the next 2 months. Who can do it? It's a challenge. If you want to be part of the challenge, raise up your hands. If you want to be part of that challenge of making sure that Lesotho is monetized, it's going to be a movement. And that movement, we're going to speak with one voice. If you betray me, you're fired. Because I am willing to use my platform to push that agenda. But you guys need to help me by creating more videos in the country, whether we're going to start today. Hashtag Lesotho must be monetized.
Hashtag Lesotho must be monetized.
Hashtag, so if you're a creator, now I want us to start right now. Go, which platform do you use? Facebook, Twitter, which platform? Facebook, yeah? So you go to Facebook right now. Everybody just take up your phone. Open your Facebook. Let me do it myself too. Hashtag, oh, you're using my phone for something, eh?
Yeah, no.
Bro, don't go through my message, man. So we're gonna go hashtag, please. Just we do it right. Bro, I need to end this live first.
While we're doing it, we have found the iPhone 13.
I need to.
So, thank you everybody. We have found it.
We found iPhone 18, man.
Hashtag